And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome, everyone, to Noche Enavia. A Latin theme is the backdrop to tonight's festivities. This is Kevin Harlan, and beside me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. David Aldridge joins us on the sidelines. D.A., take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George has shown over the years that he remains one of the most versatile stars in the league. He said, "I pride myself on being effective on both ends. I try to do it all. Play the right way and just get lost in the game. I'll do everything I can to win." And guys, there's still not much he can't do with his combination of size and athleticism.
David, he clearly is a special talent, and his resume shows. Thank you. Here are the five for the Clippers. The guard spots filled by Jackson and George. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Batum in at the three. And for the Lakers, we've got Johnson. Russell Westbrook out there with Malik Monk. And it's LeBron James. And it's Reeves in at the three slot. And both teams tonight, Greg, can go deep into their benches. It seems like a growing trend.
Yeah, I think teams are digging deeper more than ever before, and even getting into two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys.
Now, here's Batum. And Marcus Morris, good for three.
And a guy with more of a mid-range game. Morris can steal the jacket up from deep if you give him enough space and time.
James against Zubac. Here's Johnson. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And it's Batum with the ball, bringing it up for the Clippers. It's a three-point game. Zubac trying to break loose. Jackson gets the bucket.
Love that by Reggie Jackson. The floater is a natural move for him.
Zubac against James. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. The shot by Monk is no good.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
Here's George. No good on the shot. And it's the Lakers the other way. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd. And that's obviously easier said than done.
Yes, the other team is feeding off that enthusiasm. You have to try and match that energy.
Jackson passes to Zubac. He dishes it to George. Outside Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Westbrook with the block. And here we go. Fast break. LeBron's got it. Out of bounds. The Clippers take possession. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. On the wing, Jackson. Out defending. Jackson misses.
Oh, just everything right about that crossover. Just didn't have anything left there for the finish.
The durability and endurance of LeBron at this point in his career is astonishing.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
76% at the stripe for him thus far this season.
Shooting two.
Free throw good, LeBron. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Jackson. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here he goes. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. They get Russell Westbrook.
Aggressive on the drive. That's going to result in some free throws for Jackson. Reggie Jackson can still provide scoring. Maybe not at the 19 points per game level he once did, but he can still make an impact. Two.
And he knocks down the first one. And Reggie Jackson, Steve, as you said, not the big scorer he once was.
He's got a reduced role, Kevin, on this team right now, but he can still get you a bucket when needed. Credit to Reggie Jackson for staying ready at all times.
So he picks up just one from the line that time.
And with Reggie Jackson, it's a testament to his natural talent that he often leaves us wanting a little bit more.
Monk finds Johnson. Chipped away. Stolen by George. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. Pass to Zubac. Dishes it to George. Driving the lane. Good work defensively by Johnson. Westbrook with it. Guarded now by Jackson. And they take the lead.
Capable of racking up assists. Westbrook has a feel for when his guys are open.
Here's Jackson. It's good. It's his second basket. He'll shoot 2 for 4.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
James looking around. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more.
That's good. The defender just caught in a bad position. LeBron powerful enough to convert through contact. Let's see what he does at the line.
And I imagine this is a really tough stretch of the season, Steve, for teams that are on the outside of the playoff picture looking in.
Kevin, it is, but no player in this league is going to quit on the season. They're out there to compete, no matter what the standings are.
Hartenstein's checked in for Zubac.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw good, LeBron. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Right block shot. Again, the Clippers.
And I like the different looks that Morris can give you. Inside, outside, and in transition.
James left side. And that one goes long.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Outside, Batum. Good work there as it goes.
Well, Paul knows the defense is locked in on him, so he takes advantage and finds the open man.
Outside, Westbrook. Driving in, and it's blocked. They retain possession.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Batum with the ball, and it's Johnson picking him up. Batum, good.
Good vision, good decision by Reggie. Pushing for a better shot, finds an open man.
LeBron outside. Oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Guys, their willingness to attack the basket so far has been great. They're penetrating, finding the holes in the defense, and scoring from close range.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half.
Take a break.
Be happy
Take a break.
with all those assists.
2 shots.
First one falls. And James drills them both. And so it's Jackson who brings it up with the Clippers.
Yeah, in this game, they'll want to approach things a little differently, I think. Got blown out last time due to being a little too aggressive on the defensive side.
A really embarrassing loss indeed, and one that they will hopefully learn from. Got to keep your hands to yourself sometimes, or it could cost you the game.
The Clippers shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Two shots. Last on the first.
First free throw is good.
And a guy who's bounced around the league a little. Surprising, given that Morris is a solid shooter and a pretty good defender in rebounding.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Westbrook. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. LeBron trying to free himself up. Misses the layup.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Outside, Batum. Shot clock at 6. Here's George. Monk grabs the board.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Reeves can't hit. Clippers leading by 4. Pass to Jackson. And the layup is good. Jackson's got 7.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
The drive by James. Good.
Trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
Outside, Batum. And here's George. What a tremendous game he played against Utah. Westbrook against Jackson. Shoots the 3. Rebound the Lakers. Monk's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's the drive. To the middle. Here's Westbrook. Lays it up and banks it in. And now just a 2-point Clipper lead.
Absorbing contact so well. I mean, you really got to hit Westbrook if you want to stop him from scoring.
Inside. Here's Hartenstein.
Timeout,
This
timeout.
is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
And the Lakers decide to take their first timeout here.
And the length that Batum provides on the wing, Smitty, great for both sides of the ball.
It makes switching on picks so much easier, GA. Nicholas Batum has been a solid defender his whole career, in large part due to that unbelievable wingspan.
So for the Clippers, Coffey's checked in, and it's Luke Kennard in for Paul George. Lakers trailed by 4. Westbrook with it. He's coming off a 25-point game against the Mavericks in Dallas.
And one of the big ways he came through was at the foul line. They couldn't contain him. He was equally effective at scoring baskets as well as getting to the line.
Now here's Brent. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. The pass to Horton Tucker. Now here's Here's Howard. He's tightly guarded. Knocked away. Clippers leading by 4. Man passes to Coffee. Here's Anthony. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. A second chance effort, and the layup is up and in.
Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
He's covered by Westbrook. Pass to Coffee. Just 5 on the clock. He lobs it up. The alley-oop layup, very well done.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. Wasted no time on that one. Westbrook's got his second basket of the night.
The quick thinking of Westbrook, sensing separation and electing to go right up with it.
To the paint, here's Hartenstein, and it's sent back by Howard. To the inside. Here's Anthony. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. The Clippers in the lead. Passes it to Man. Here's Hartenstein, and it's sent back by Howard.
Yeah, and shooters have to be cautious with Howard. He has such a long range of those kinds of shots.
Covington's checked in for Hartenstein.
Robert Covington.
Five on the clock. Unloads from 13. And that one hits back iron.
I like it. That's a great battle at the rim. He just couldn't finish.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Covington.
Lakers ball.
Here's Anthony. Here's Horton Tucker. The shot goes down and gets this game back to even.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Man. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. Bradley against Kennard. Here's Horton Tucker. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Howard dishes to Westbrook. Here's Man. He's covered by Westbrook. Pass to Coffee. Can they get it? And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Clippers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Shooting for LA, Amir Coffey.
And the first one drops. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Jalen Horton Tucker. He hits both from the stripe.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Westbrook gets to Ariza. to Westbrook. Outside Brent. Looking for Anthony and gets it there. Shoots over Covington. Anthony can't hit.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Over to the left wing. Here's Mann. He's guarded by Howard. Mann passes to Coffey. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Here's Howard. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Not easy to wrap up Howard, one of the strongest players in the league.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
At the line for the Lakers.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That one misses for Howard.
And Howard may be the most physically imposing player in the game today. His strength still sets him apart.
With one on the clock, and still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Clippers on top. They lead by 2. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And we return to the second quarter, and Noche Latina specialized jerseys on display. Welcome back, everyone. And guys, what's your take on the Clippers so far?
Throughout that verse, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
And they took advantage of some careless ball handling, some careless passing. You have to be more careful around these guys.
And the Clippers, looking who they've got. They've got Ivica Zubac. Robert Covington out there with Luke Kennard. And it's Coffey in at the free throw.
Again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Now Kennard. A 17-point game for him in the win against Utah. And the 3 off target. And so is Anthony bringing it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Down low. Ball stolen. Here's Coffey. Reza covering. Coffey passes to Mann. Now here's Kennard. Lock at 6. It's tipped, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will return possession. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge according to the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Kawhi Leonard keeps it simple. He says, I'm trying to be the best player I can be. I'm happy with what I've done in my career, and I'm just going to keep on from there. It's not about being famous. It's about playing basketball and having fun on the floor. Well, he is famous, Kevin, and he remains focused on the court.
Agreed, David. It has served him well. Thank you. Lakers shooting the ball at 42%. And Steve, we know about Paul George, a fantastic outside shooter. He's been an elite three-point artist for some time.
Paul George can get a shot up over most defenders. That's why he has a career three-point percentage that's creeping towards 40%. And he seems to be getting better with age.
Taken away by Anthony. And Westbrook throws it down.
Westbrook moves at a different speed than everyone else, and he runs hard all the time.
Now, here's Zubac. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Fires, high post. Will not go. This is off the front end. To the inside. And he converts the lay. It's a 6-point Laker lead.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Now, here's George. Big-time producer. Currently, he's averaging 25 points a game. Here's Mann. Started by Howard. Offensive rebound. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Lakers.
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
And it doesn't look like they'll be giving up on any plays tonight either. Their offensive rebounding has also been equally as impressive.
Free throw drops for Zubac. And we see teams around the league trying to integrate star veterans with talented rookies. Greg, it's not always easy, is it?
Not at all, Kevin. And a lot of times it becomes a choice between win now or win later. Though the teams with great coaching and development can oftentimes do both.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Luke Kennard. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Terrence Mann.
With Zubac on the floor, you know what you'll get. Gives great effort when he's engaged.
Also, the plus is, GA, he does a good job of rim running. He also dives well off pick and rolls, and combined with his offensive rebounding, gives you some size in the middle.
Hands it from downtown. Batum's got 7 points.
Good read from Paul George. He's very skilled at realizing when he should make these passes.
And there's the pass to Reeves. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Upside, George. Outside, Batum. Six to shoot. Launches a 3. A rebound by the Lakers. Ariza has the open look. And again, the Lakers no good. The Clippers trail. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. The shot by George, no good. Lakers have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Westbrook passes to LeBron. Fade away. Second shot opportunity. Westbrook, no good. The Clippers shooting just 34% from the floor. Pass to Batum. Clippers moving the ball around. And stolen by LeBron. Excellent D there from George.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
And the rejection by James.
Impeccable timing on the rejection. You better watch out when LeBron is around.
Will not go. Still looking for his shooting rhythm as he misses his 7th shot of 10. On the wing, Jackson. Count it. Good. Jackson's got 9.
This is what you get from Reggie Jackson now. Powering through contact and has the focus to complete the play.
To stop the drought, and Covington sends it back.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Here's George. No good that time, so the Lakers will take it the other way. To the middle. Poke loose. Stolen by Jackson. Outside, George. Shot from free throw range. And good.
Timeout, timeout.
As that Thomas falls. George has got his first bucket in this one. And the Lakers call time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Changes here for the Lakers. Johnson comes in for Trevor Ariza. And Talen Horton-Tucker subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Hartenstein, he's checked in for the Clippers. Now, here's Monk. He's coming off a 28-point game against the Mavericks in Dallas.
Once you let Johnson near the rim, it's you against his strength and will.
Here's Jackson. Right side, George. And that one drops for him. George has got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
James outside. And they double up James. Here's Horton-Tucker. Defended by Batum. That's tipped. It's George on the wing, out defending, and it's George missing.
I'll tell you what, he's been off target all night, and his teammates have had to rally.
And they double up James. Got a piece of it. Horton-Tucker, the pass to LeBron. Another shot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Robert Covington picks one up.
The powerful frame of Stanley Johnson, able to withstand contact on the interior. This time, gets sent to the line.
Lakers shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Not really where you'd like to be as a team in terms of free throw shooting, just about 73%.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Johnson. Marcus Morris is checked in for the Clippers. So Johnson hits 2 of them. The Clippers in the lead. Outside, Batum. George looking around. And there's the drive. Rebound the Lakers. Johnson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. James up top. From 13, offensive rebound. Johnson dishes to LeBron. He kicks to Monk. Good, and the assist goes to James. Monk's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
The passing of LeBron is so special, so talented at finding his wide-open teammates.
Jackson from long range. And it's LeBron James with the rebound.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now here's Johnson. He's coming off a 16-point game against Dallas. 5 to shoot. LeBron trying to free himself up. Johnson can't get it to go. And here's George. Outside Jackson. George with the ball. And the basket is good. George has got it all tied up now for the Clippers.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Passes to Horton-Tucker. to Reeves. Lakers passing it around. Here's Horton Tucker. Deep. And they get it back. Batum against LeBron. From beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got his 4th rebound in this one. A shot by Batum, no good. The Lakers shooting just 29% in the second quarter. The offense is suffering. The Clippers shooting a cool 28% in the second quarter. Here's George. And that one is off. Great D that time from LeBron. Kicks it to Monk. Here's Horton Tucker. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Dallas. Excellent D there from George.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. For the Los Angeles Clippers, they come in off a good outing against the Utah Jazz.
And we all know what George brings offensively, but it's his ability as a defender that stands out. Great instincts to make plays on that end of the floor.
Reeves can't hit. The Clippers shooting 34% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Jackson kicks to George. Outside, Batum. And with Paul George and his defense great, you almost forget how big of an impact it makes.
He just kind of flies under the radar with his defensive play. This guy could be considered for the Defensive Player of the Year almost every year. One of the more disruptive forces on that end of the floor.
Here's Jackson following the basket by LeBron James. And taken away by Johnson. An even 3-on-3 break. Monk for 3. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. The Clippers trail. Now Jackson. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Utah. Looking to get it going. LeBron with some nice D. The Lakers shooting only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today. To the left wing. Here's Horton Tucker. Monk for 3. He makes that one drop. Only a second and foul try.
And you gotta love that 3-point stroke of Monk. I mean, he's got such a high arcing shot there. It gives it a good chance to go in from deep.
That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down to just 3 on the basket from Paul George.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Here's Reeves. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Lakers lead by 3. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much with Ty Lue. Coach, do you think your turnovers and struggles at the offensive end fueled their scoring?
Always. We turn the basketball over. It's hard for us to get back, get our defense set. So we got to do a better job taking care of the basketball and have a good shot selection.
We'll see what you can do to make that better as the game goes, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed the competitive first half of action. Ernie Johnson here welcoming you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. That guy right there is Shaquille O'Neal, and that guy right there is Kenny the Jet Smith. A competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. They trailed by as many as 6 points in the first period. They created some momentum for themselves in the second and went into halftime up by 3. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Love to see a team grind for those offensive boards. They're doing the dirty work, converting those extra possessions into points. It's got to be demoralizing for the defense at this stage.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Clippers?
Well, they've been getting worked on the glass. Out-hustled, out-muscled, out-bustled. It's exciting. I know they got some tough matchups down low. But if they really want to win the game, they need to crash the boards way harder in the second half.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Lakers leading by 3. We've got Russell Westbrook. LeBron James is out there with Johnson. Then it's Malik Monk. And it's Reeves in at the small forward position. That's the Laker 5. Now here's Batum. Following the miss by Russell Westbrook.
Los Angeles foul.
And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Monk defending. George, that's a two-pointer.
When trying to find someone to anchor your defense, Johnson is that type of strong, aggressive presence that can do it for you.
Reeves the pass to Westbrook. Now James. There's the dish to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock, and it's good for 2. Monk's got the first basket of the second half. That one for the Lakers. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, mid-range jumpers are something of a lost art these days. They're still practiced by superstars like Kawhi Leonard. Coach Ty Lue said, why not work on the shots that teams are giving up? Down the stretch, mid-range shots win games. Playoffs, too. Shoot it at a high clip, it's just as good as a 3 for me. Guys?
And they do shoot it at a good clip, and they rely on it quite a bit. David, thank you.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Is no good. Lakers leading by 4. Westbrook gets to Monk. On the pass to James. That one drops for him. LeBron got 15.
The indestructible one. LeBron brushing off contact for the easy deuce.
George against James. Fires from the wing. And James pulls it down. LeBron's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
And they continue to control the play. Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little bit.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
And he gets the button.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
LeBron against Zubac. James, the pass to Reeves. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Zubac. Clippers trailed by 6. Here's George. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
James trying to free himself. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And the thing about Westbrook, everything he does is explosive. I mean, so difficult to contain.
The Lakers have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. Free throw good, Westbrook.
Hard to believe that Westbrook is in his 30s. Elite burst. He's still one of the more feared players for opponents.
And Russell Westbrook drops them both. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Zubac. Westbrook against Jackson. Lays it up off the glass. Jackson's got 12 in the game.
And you're seeing it with Jackson tonight. When he gets in a real rhythm, man, he can light up the scoreboard.
Here's Westbrook. The Clippers grab the miss. They get to take on the Bulls at Chicago after this one. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. Westbrook with the block. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. And the Clippers making a change here. Kennard's checked in. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Westbrook passes to Brent. Good. Raises it for Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists now in this one.
With his wiry frame, Bradley's surprisingly tough. In fact, he may have been fouled there.
Now here's Covington. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Shot clock at 6. Passes it to Mann. Shoots over Bradley. Mann can't hit.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. To be out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Ariza outside, inside, Anthony. Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. And at 6'7" with a 7'2" wingspan, Robert Covington, Greg, comfortable guarding power forwards.
Well, he's accustomed to it. In high school, he was the same height, but only weighed 170 pounds. Even then, his coach said he was weak, but he wasn't soft.
And the call will be against Luke Kennard. That's his first foul. It's Ariza on the wing. Now here's Westbrook. 10 points for him. Shots good by Anthony.
Just perfect. He's dangerous with the catch and shoot and just terrific at scoring when in rhythm.
Now here's Kennard. They trail by 9 points. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one's on Anthony. And Luke Kennard signing a 4-year deal at the end of 2020. Steve, this team feels he can be a big part of their future.
Yeah, a lot of people were surprised at the size of the contract, Kevin, but it shows how much the three-pointer is valued in the NBA. The Clippers saw he provides a much-needed aspect.
That free throw, good from Kennard.
You know, there's always going to be room in this league for guys like Luke Kennard. He can shoot, he can pass it, and he can put it on the floor.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Lakers leading by 7. And here's Westbrook. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, you'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Here's Coffey. Just 5 to shoot. 11 feet away. Man can't hit.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
And so here are the Clippers. Following the miss by Avery Bradley. Covington kicks to Kennard. Shoots from 12. That one, no good. And the Lakers going the other way now.
And really credit their advantage on the backcourt. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Now here's Howard to the paint. From 7, Anthony's shot is off. The kick out to Westbrook. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. Westbrook's got the lead at 12 now for the Lakers. Clippers shooting about 33%. Not happy with their play on that end. Kennard with the ball. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Zubac the pass to Kennard. Zubac trying to break loose. The Lakers with the rebound. Westbrook's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Howard dishes to Carmelo. And again, it's the Lakers.
A tale of two halves. He's really turned it around here, scoring the ball.
Here's Coffey. Taking a look at the scoring numbers right now, he averages about 9 points a game. Horton Tucker's checked in for the Lakers.
Now into the lineup for your Lakers, Talen Horton-Tucker.
Pass to Coffey. Shot to stop the run. Rebound by Anthony. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Lakers. Now the pass to Horton Tucker. Back to Anthony. And a rejection by Zubac. And that one goes out of bounds. Touched by Zubac. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Horton Tucker. Here's Mann. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Zubac. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Now here's Anthony. He's got 9. Horton Tucker, the pass to Ariza. Here's Horton Tucker. Shoots over Covington. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And that one is good. Mann's got his first basket of the night.
Allow any room to operate. You know he's going to be aggressive.
Pass to Ariza. He kicks it to Howard. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Here's Anthony. It's hauled in by Coffey. Clippers trail by 10. Outside Covington. To the middle. Here's Kennard. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Kennard's got 6 points in the quarter.
With good size for a 2-guard, Luke Kennard can finish in the paint.
Passes it to Howard. Back to Bradley. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And after really leaning on that 3-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
What tremendous passing we've seen from them today. A very unselfish performance all around.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Here you have the consummate pro. Rare to see Avery Bradley complain or give anything less than 100%.
James covering. Here's George. Uses the glass to finish the layup. That's 10 points for Paul George.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Bradley deciding where to go with it. A shot by Anthony, no good. Clippers trailed by 9. And Batum kicks to Jackson. And here's George for 3. Rebound the Lakers. Anthony's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Horton Tucker, that's good. Horton Tucker's got his second bucket of the game to go. Back to Jackson. It's stolen by Bradley. To the inside. No good that time. The Clippers go the other way with it. Pass to Batum. Outside Jackson. Kicks to George. Jackson against James. Outside Jackson. Back to George. Over Monk. And the shot is long.
Hard to catch up when you can't hit shots. This is a quarter he liked to forget.
And the shot goes down.
He's an explosive guard who isn't afraid to test the defense. Heads-up play there from Monk.
Back to Jackson. There's the pass to George. Good work defensively by Anthony.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
James the pass to Horton Tucker. From outside off the mark. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Lakers ahead. They lead by 13. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, they've got Paul George. Batum is out there with Marcus Morris. Then there's Reggie Jackson. And it's Coffey in at the 2. Here's Reeves. Paul George making his last shot. Pass to Reeves. Down low, Monk. Can't get it to go. He's made 4 and just missed his 4th. Shoots from 8. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Terrific score there off the miss by Morris. Doesn't get a ton of offensive rebounds, but making that one count.
Pass to Reeves. Pass to Horton Tucker. Over George. Horton Tucker's shot is off.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Back to LeBron. Lakers working the ball around now. Monk for three. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Outside, George. Johnson against Jackson. The pass to Batum. He dishes it to George. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by LeBron.
You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there.
Here's Reeves, defended by George. Reeves the pass to LeBron. A beautiful reverse layup.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Jackson deciding where to go with it.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And the Lakers making a change here. Westbrook's checked in.
Russell Westbrook.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. James covering. Inside.
And hustle like that is why he leads his team in rebounds tonight.
Controlling the glass helps them maximize their number of possessions. He's done everything he can do to help them in that area.
And he banks in the layup. James has got 4 points this quarter.
Inside, James can really carve the defense apart. His strength makes him such a tough cover.
And the Clippers call time here. You look at James, what a contribution.
The man has been relentless scoring inside, attacking the rim every chance he gets. Their defense has been powerless to stop him. We'll see what adjustments they make coming out of this timeout.
Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, during the last break, I heard Tyronn Lue talking with his team. He told them, you can do a lot of great things out there and still lose if you don't take care of the boards. I want to see more effort, game rebounding, everyone involved. That was his only focus. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
Around 8 of the last 10 coming off of 6.
Clippers trailed by 15. Jackson passes to Zubac. Outside, George. Over to the wing. Shot clock at 5. Basket good.
This team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
Outside Westbrook. Pass to Reeves. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Monk for 3. Batum grabs the miss. Batum's got his 5th rebound in this one. George finds Jackson. Driving inside. Westbrook with the block. And is out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. Outside Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Here's Zubac. That's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. Makes it over. And Howard's checked in for LeBron.
Coming in the ball for your Lakers. Dwight Howard.
Lakers leading by 13. Outside Westbrook. And he drives in. Banked in off the glass.
And it's not easy for him right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Jackson passes to Zubac. Got a piece of it. Now Jackson. Passes it to Batum. Off target from outside. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Now, here's George. Pass to Jackson.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's Westbrook with the drive.
And the explosiveness, incredible. I mean, Westbrook just taking off like a rocket towards the rim on these drives. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
George double team. He feeds it to Jackson. Zubac trying to break loose. Yep, that one goes.
Even double team. He had the vision to see the open man.
Westbrook kicks to Monk. The pass to Johnson. Westbrook against Jackson. Westbrook double team. Lobbed up there for Howard. Now here's Jackson. Batum with the bounce pass. Outside Jackson. Pass to George. Clock at 6. Over Monk. And it's George missing.
Oh, man, he hasn't had the rhythm tonight. Tried to make up for it there, but it just wasn't meant to be.
Monk kicks to Westbrook. Here's Reeves, defended by Batum. In the corner, it's Monk. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Batum's got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside, George. Here's the 3. That one doesn't go. So the Lakers will take it the other way.
I don't know how many shots he's missed this quarter, but they're going to have to find offense from someone else.
Trying to get open is Johnson. A shot's good from Monk. And the Lakers lead by 17.
Anytime Monk gets room to shoot, especially inside, he's such a crafty guard who you want to see pulling the trigger from inside.
And sent back by Howard. Outside Jackson. Back to Zubac. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists in the game. Lakers leading by 15. Outside Westbrook. Howard in the post. Zubac's defending. The shot, no good.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Batum with the ball. Westbrook picks him up. Batum, good.
And how about the terrific use of the crossover there to just throw the defender off balance?
Lakers have gone 6 of 13, so just about 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Now, here's Monk. Dishes it to Howard. Here's Reeves. Zubac defending from 12 feet out. And the rejection by Zubac. Howard against Batum. Outside, George. Outside for Jackson. Shoots it up. Rebound the Lakers. Howard's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Westbrook. The shot missing. Some solid defense there from Jackson. George against Howard. Now here is George. Tight defense on him, and he's able to get it back. Great D that time from Howard.
Coming out of halftime, he wanted to start strong, yet the opposite happened.
Westbrook against George. And Westbrook, here we go.
I enjoy Westbrook taking flight and slamming it down there with authority.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Now here's Jackson. Passes to Zubac. Rebound the Lakers. 125 left in the fourth quarter.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Lakers.
And it may be a comfortable win for
Timeout.
Along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And so checking out their record tonight, it'll mark win number 32 overall.
And so many key players that you could point to tonight, but in particular, a great game
for Russell Westbrook.
Hard not to be impressed by what he did tonight. He was aggressive, he was efficient, and the defense had no answer.
Great playing most of your career in the 90s. The game has really changed. Less physical, more skilled. But what role has the league played in all of that change?
Well, the NBA is at the forefront of these changes. The competition committee that they have that meets annually to discuss ways to try to improve the game. Listen, they're not going to always knock it out of the park, but you have to keep thinking forward. I applaud the league for their attempts to try to improve this game and grow.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Reggie Jackson.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
And the Clippers with a whole new lineup now. We've got 1:08 left to play in the final quarter. Moon dishes to Hood. Ellington defending. To the middle. Here's Hartenstein. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
Now here is Augustine. He's covered by Moon. And here is Howard. He kicks it to Ellington. Just 4 to shoot. And there's Howard. That's good on the assist by Ellington. And the Lakers lead by 17. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Hartenstein passes to Moon. Now Covington. And he's good on the 3-ball.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
Augustine looking around. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. Even though they led this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, you have accomplished so much in this league. How have you sustained it for this long?
it's only a select few. It's not many who make it to this point, and I would never take the game for granted. That's why I try to give everything I can till I can't give no more. And I've been around some great players, great coaches, great organizations, and for me to have this opportunity right here means a lot, and I'm very humble.
Well, we appreciate all the work you've put in, man. Congratulations. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.